Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to point your guys' attention to an awesome game that will be free soon on the Epic Game Store. However, there is a caveat, and I don't believe you're gonna have to use the Epic Game Store after you actually redeem the game, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. Also, we've got a new Humble Bundle going live right now in the Digital Tabletop 2 bundle that I think is rather good, and Nvidia introducing the GeForce RTX 2080 Ti Cyberpunk 2077 edition. There are going to be 77 of those made, and you can enter your chance to win one over on Twitter. A lot of people are entering. I don't think there's any likelihood, me to win, but I see a lot of people are tagging me in entering this, so I just wanted to mention that as well at the end of this video. I don't even want you guys to tag me. Tag one of your friends. Do not tag me. I don't need a 2080 Ti. I just want to bring that to your guys' attention. Alright, first up, I do want to talk all about Assassin's Creed Syndicate being revealed as a new Epic Game Store freebie. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, oh, it's an Epic Game Store title, do I really even want this? Think about this for a second. It's Assassin's Creed Syndicate. That is a Ubisoft game. Now, generally understanding how things work, if you buy a Ubisoft game on Steam, for example, yes, the game will be redeemed on Steam. You'll be able to download it through Steam, but it actually links to your Uplay account, and in my experience, after you buy the game on Steam, you don't even have to use Steam anymore. You can go directly through Uplay. So in this case, I would imagine it's something similar in that you redeem the game through Epic Game Store. You can launch the game through Epic Game Store, but if you don't want to, you can just go directly through to Uplay, and you can launch Assassin's Creed Syndicate that way. So for that reason, I think this is going to be a freebie that is up a lot of your guys' alley. Now, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the game itself, I did want to talk about that because when I saw this was going to be a freebie, I got very excited. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was the last Assassin's Creed game before Ubisoft decided to completely turn AC on its head, and the reason being is because Assassin's Creed Syndicate performed very poorly commercially. However, it should be mentioned that Assassin's Creed Syndicate was the Assassin's Creed game that came out the year after Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed Unity was an absolute abomination that everybody hated, so is it really reflective on Syndicate's quality that it didn't perform that well, comparatively speaking, that maybe a lot of people were just disenfranchised with Assassin's Creed after Unity was such a goddamn train wreck? I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I really enjoyed it. The PC port wasn't absolutely the best when I played it, but I really enjoyed the game. I thought the story was really good. I thought some mechanics like the grappling hook was such a cool addition. It made traversing the world a lot more fun, a lot easier, and you guys know me if you've been watching my channel for a while and hearing what I think about Assassin's Creed. I haven't really been as big of a fan of the new style of Assassin's Creed as most people. I appreciate Origins and Odyssey for these grandiose open world adventures, and I understand why people like them so much, but if for my money, I prefer the Assassin's Creed of old. I prefer the Assassin's Creed 2 trilogies. I prefer Assassin's Creed 4. I prefer Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Those are the Assassin's Creed experiences that I really enjoy, and for me, I really wish that they would go back to this, but you look at the sales numbers that AC Origin and Odyssey are pulling, and you also add the fact that those games have a litany of microtransactions attached to them. Revenue-wise, I'm sure from a Ubisoft standpoint, they're thinking, oh my god, there's a ton more money to be made out of Assassin's Creed doing it the way we're doing it. Fundamentally, they're probably games that resonate with today's gaming audience as well. I just hope someday we can see Assassin's Creed back in this style because I really did enjoy it. But nonetheless, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. However, Syndicate as a freebie, I do implore you guys, definitely do check that out. And if my thinking is correct, which I think I should be, getting a Uplay title through the Epic Game Store, all you'll have to do is link your Uplay account, and then the Syndicate game will be added to your Uplay account as well as your EGS account. Even if you launch the game through EGS, it goes through Uplay. If you guys have played Ubisoft games through Steam, you know how it works. You usually click the play button on Steam, that'll launch Uplay, and then through that, you'll ultimately launch your Ubisoft game, whatever you want to play, Assassin's Creed or whatever the case may be. But you do clock Steam hours that way too, and I love me some Steam hours, so that's what I usually do when I do play an Assassin's Creed game that I already own on Steam. I personally don't go directly through Uplay, but for a lot of you guys, going through Uplay is probably a lot more enticing than going through the Epic Game Store as well. So whatever the case may be on that, I wanted to bring that news to you guys. AC Syndicate as a freebie will be live on Thursday, so I definitely would check it out as a freebie. I believe come this Thursday, there are actually a couple of other games that will be free. I'm trying to pull them up right now. let you guys know about it. So yeah, right now we have Kingdom Come Deliverance as a freebie. We also have Aztez, and then Feria, and then Assassin's Creed Syndicate will both be freebies on February 20th, so definitely reason to check both of those out, especially in the case of AC Syndicate, as again, if my thinking is correct, you can just launch the game through Uplay. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to note to you guys the new Humble Bundle, the Digital Tabletop 2 Bundle, which I think is rather good if you guys are into these styles of games. First of all, in the pay $1 or more tier, you'll get Gremlins Inc., you'll get Reigns, and you'll get Reigns Her Majesty, so that's pretty good. Beating the average of $5.52, which is kind of a high average because I think the majority of people are going towards the $10 tier, which we'll get to in a second, but $5.52 will get you Terraforming Mars, Armello, and then For the King as well. Armello and For the King are both pretty good. For $5.52 to get both those and the $1 tier is pretty good, but at pay $10 or more, that's really the route I would go. You also get Slay the Spire, which is a game that I've talked quite a bit about, but it is an incredible game. This is a game that I always go to bat for because it is just a remarkable game. A game that I really didn't think would be as good as it was. Just the fundamental idea of Slay the Spire being a dungeon crawler infused with a card game, I love both of those genres, but those two combined together, I just did not know how it would turn out, and Slay the Spire ultimately turned out to be a game with some very, very interesting gameplay mechanics that combine together to create a very rewarding experience, and an experience with a lot of depth. When you start up Slay the Spire, man, I was getting whooped. I didn't know what decisions to make. I was just taking in every card. My deck, I should say, was overflowed with crappy cards. You really have to pick and choose what cards you take so you can keep a thinner deck and you get to the cards you need quicker. And then there's also the element of all of these items that you'll get along the way, which pathway you want to take. There is so much depth and nuances to Slay the Spire. It's pretty ridiculous, and the game has been updated pretty regularly as well, so that makes it great as well. Slay the Spire is an awesome game, and you know, I do get a kickback off the Humble bundle purchases, so yes, it would be indicative of me to recommend the $10 tier, but in this case, Slay the Spire is so good, and to get Slay the Spire and all of the other games for $10, for $10, that is really, really good, especially because Slay the Spire, even when it does go on sale, I believe it's been well over $10, so in this case, you get Slay the Spire and everything else, and you're getting that at that $10 price point, so that is really good. As far as the other games, again, Armello and For the King are really good pickups. I really can't speak on everything else, but just from that standpoint, I would say that this is worth a buy. Alright, and lastly, I do want to note to you guys something really cool that Nvidia is doing, introducing the GeForce RTX 2080 Ti Cyberpunk 2077 edition. We made 77 for our community, and it's only been going to be given out through a giveaway. They noted, want one, here's how: retweet the video, tag a gamer who is as excited as you about Cyberpunk 2077 in the replies with hashtag RTX on. If selected, you both win these limited edition GPUs. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because they said they made 77 GPUs for the community. You guys I think you guys know where I'm going with this. So you tag a gamer who is as excited as you about Cyberpunk 2077. So that's two people that they're giving out. Well, 77 is an odd number, so how does that division work? I'm sure they're figuring something out. Maybe they're giving away another GPU some other way, whatever the case may be. If you guys want to enter, go ahead and enter. I noticed some people were entering with my Twitter handle. Don't at me. I don't want the GPU. One of you guys win it, and tag one of your friends that is excited about the game and enter and try to win it. But a lot of people have entered. I see 105,000 entries thus far, 106,000 retweets. A lot of people are entering this, so good luck if you guys are entering. It's something that cool that Nvidia is doing with Cyberpunk, and it does seem like Nvidia and Cyberpunk are gonna have some sort of promotion, so we'll wait and see if they're gonna be giving out copies of Cyberpunk 2077 with Nvidia GPUs. I can very well see that happening, but at this point, we just know about this RTX 2080 Ti Cyberpunk 2077 edition, so enter if you'd like. I'll leave a link for that in the description box below. And that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Again, Assassin's Creed Syndicate will be a freebie on the Epic Game Store very soon, but remember, if my thought is correct, you should be able to link your EGS account to Uplay, and you should be able to launch the game directly through Uplay, and I thought AC Syndicate was very, very underrated. I would really like if a lot of people check it out through this freebie because it was a really good game, and it ultimately led to the demise of Assassin's Creed the way we knew it. Now we have Origins and Odyssey and those styles of games. No flack on those games. I just have a soft spot for the older style of Assassin's Creed games. Also, the Humble Tabletop 2 bundle is live right now. Check it out. If you want Slay the Spire, you can pay $10 and get that. That's really good. And Nvidia doing something pretty cool for the community. 77 GeForce RTX 2080 Ti Cyberpunk 2077 editions have been created. You can enter to win one for yourself. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.